good. All the time. Before I begin, Mr. Mayor, how much time do I have?
You're going to have to speak up, I think.
Can you hear me?
There you are.
Let's try again. God is good. All the time. Mr. Mayor, how much time do I have?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay, in the United States Congress, they give us what we call 1 minute. And I'm going to take 1 minute, and then I'm going to yield my other 4 minutes to the National President of the Urban League. Okay, is that okay? Let me just say that I have represented Sanford for the entire 20 years I've been in Congress. And this is a very difficult time for me. I met with the family, and I met with the police department, and I met with the mayor, and I met with the Justice Department, and I can truly say I don't think this has been handled the way it should have been handled. I do want to thank my city councilwoman, Ms. Williams. And I got to thank the mayor, because when we met, the question was, what can we do to correct it? And what I want is an arrest. I just want an arrest based on the facts. You know, just the facts. Based on the facts, it should be an arrest. Now, arrest don't mean conviction, but arrest means there is probable cause. But one of the things I wanted to happen was I wanted those 9/11 tapes released that day. And the mayor released those tapes, and I can tell you all of the advice he got was not to release the tapes. So I know we owe him a debt of gratitude for releasing those tapes. Because once we got the tapes, then we could get the analysis, find out whether it's been doctored or whatever, and we're doing that. And so I can thank you, Mr. Mayor. And I've got to tell you.
I'd like to say thank you for all your help. I don't mean to interrupt, but thank you for all your help going down this line that we're going down. So a big hand to the Congressman. That in Washington it's some very difficult times, and I tell people all the time, you know, it's cold in Washington, and I'm not talking about the weather. But I can tell you that my colleagues on both sides of the aisle are on the right page on this. They are very upset about what has happened here. And in fact, over 50 members of Congress sent a letter to the United States Justice Department asking that this be investigated as a hate crime. And so, you know, I have high hopes for the state of Florida. But keep in mind, this is an international case, and everybody is looking at us. And they're not looking at, you know, we advertise Sanford, Orlando. Let me tell you, we're the #1 tourist destination in the world. And that law, people are not comfortable with. And it has to be corrected or amended. And one of the things that have to be corrected, in any police department, when there is a shooting, the officer stand down while the investigation is going on. But the fact is, was not an arrest, then he still have the authority to have a gun and to, I mean, that's just not acceptable. We need to amend that law while the investigation is going on. He should not have a gun. And so many
going on that have to be corrected. I mean, there is no good ending to this story. But what has to happen is that we've got to learn from this. Often you hear about teachable moments. Well, how can we make things better for all of the children? What can we do to make things that this young man would not have died in vain? And what can we do to make sure that other people are not profiled the way this young man was profiled? What can we do? Let me tell you, I've been elected 30 years. A woman came up to me in Walmart in a wheelchair, white female. She says, Corrine, tax me to fund the school system. Now, I've never heard anyone say anything like that. I said, well, that's the responsibility of the state, local government, and I'm a member of Congress. She said, I know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to the one with the big mouth. So the point is, we have got to work together to make things better for our children. And this should be all of us recommitting ourselves to that purpose. When you're born, you get a birth certificate. And when you die, you get a death certificate. And that little dash in between is what you've done to make this place a better place. It's in your hands. We've got to make things better. We've got to make things right. And it's left up to you. How many members? 7 members on the city council? 5. Y'all got to make this right. You got to be able to heal and move forward. But until we have an arrest, we'll not have